Hottest news in the transfer window is Victor Gyökeres. Here we go for the Gunners of London. UB finally, after much prayings, after much hopings, Victor Gyökeres is now an Arsenal player from next season. In fact, from today. What do you have to say about this transfer, UB?
It's an amazing transfer. But you said it was much expected, but not
Yes.
as expected as Mbeumo to Man U. Just doing that. But Gyökeres, yes. Gyökeres is a very serious improvement for that Arsenal team because they needed a striker. They've needed a striker for a while now. Jesus with his injuries up and down. So I think now they should be taken seriously. That is if they get a new coach. Let's not talk about that.
Wow, you want to
Hey, news for another day. Let's leave
you want
that
us to digress, UB?
Yeah.
Victor Gyökeres eventually is an Arsenal player. Is this the missing piece for Arsenal becoming Premier League champions?
So I said you should not talk about it. You want us to talk about it?
Yes, let's just dab through it.
Okay.
What class striker has Arsenal found that missing piece to triumph to victory in the Premier League?
I don't know if I would call Gyökeres a world-class striker at this point. Because, first of all, the Premier League does not work like other leagues.
Yeah.
And they played in Portugal. How many good teams are there? You can count 3. Top 4. They have Sporting, they have Benfica,
Porto.
and Porto.
Yeah.
The rest are those,
Don't forget that this guy has over 50 goals.
Victor
Gyökeres has over 50 goals
playing with
this previous season.
So I don't really want to be wrong. I would love to say I want to be wrong, but at Arsenal, I don't like them. But then I want to be wrong, but I feel like this is just a Hoyland waiting to happen for Arsenal. I'm very sorry, but it's that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Hopefully, it doesn't turn to that because yes, he's good, but there's nothing as important as being Premier League proven. When a striker is Premier League proven, like what's Cunha to Man U, Premier League proven. Don't talk about João Pedro because not that much of a striker, but Mbeumo, Premier League proven. Gyökeres is not Premier League proven.
This conversation began when Haaland wanted to come to England. He said, not Premier League proven, not Premier League proven. But as of today, since he came to England, he's the highest goal scorer for the past 3 seasons. In fact, combined goals, 3 seasons. We also said that in terms of Alexander Isak. He's not Premier League proven. This guy has not played in Premier League, but he came and he adapted and he's banging goals.
That is exactly why I am saying we really need to see him play first.
Well,
let's not jump to conclusions. Because while you have mentioning the Haalands and the Alexander Isaks, I just mentioned Hoyland. I can mention Cavani.
Yeah.
I can mention a lot. Like the list goes on. Before Haaland came to that team, there's another striker that came there that you remember. The Jesus that's playing for Arsenal now. He was there. It was not like he did very bad though. But then he did not hit the ground running like everybody expected.
We cannot compare Gabriel Jesus to Victor Gyökeres.
I can compare Hoyland to
We're not talking about Hoyland here now. We're talking of Victor Gyökeres, dogged striker, pacey striker, strength, everything he has it, just like Haaland did, just like Isak does.
Doesn't have Haaland's physique.
Yes, he may not be that Haaland's physique, but in terms of playing style, this guy can muscle defenders. This guy is fast. This guy scores goals for fun. Is this the missing piece,
Let's pray
for Arsenal?
Let's pray
winning the Premier League
for them to finish second again, maybe.
Hopefully, Arsenal wins the Premier League with Victor Gyökeres.
Oh my God!
They'll be clamoring for striker, and finally,
what
Arteta and Arsenal board has brought in a quality, wonderful striker.
Why are you setting him up?
I'm not setting him up.
You're setting Arteta up.
No, I'm not setting Arteta up.
What do you mean by hopefully?
Yes.
You know it's not going to happen.
No, I don't
know. In your
know.
heart of heart, it's not going to happen.
You don't know it's not going to happen. You just hope and wish it doesn't happen,
Arsenal cannot win the league.
All right. Less than 50 days to go for the Premier League to commence. Victor Gyökeres will prove you wrong. And on this show, I will remind you, that Victor Gyökeres is leading the Gunners to the trophy at the end of the season. Straight to another here we go, Marcus Rashford to Barcelona. Is this a saving grace for Marcus Rashford?
This is how I feel. I feel that deal is a win for Marcus Rashford.
Yes.
It's a win for Man U. It's a win for Barca.
True. I agree with you totally.
Because first of all, Rashford needs a new chapter.
Yes.
And this is a thing that he's basically doing everything to play for that team.
Yes.
He reduced his wages to play for that team. So see, when a player says, okay, I want to play for this team, there's nothing like that. Huh? And then he's going to be around young players, young talents. So it's going to elevate his game. I mean, back at Aston Villa, there's nothing like Aston Villa. We all know that Aston Villa is a team, but it's not that big. But playing for Barca, there's something that comes to playing for Barca. You know that you're expected to trophies. I feel like that's why that player that thrives from pressure.
Yeah.
From pressure, not the kind of so back in Man United, bad throwing about Rashford. This one about Rashford. Garnacho will do something, or someone will do something. You say, Rashford is following Rashford. Rashford is the cause of everything bad happening in Manchester United. So it's better he steps off, and then they are Baka is covering his wages.
His wages, yes. And he lowered his wages too.
So in a way, you can say he's doing this for Manchester United because he's removing, at least for now, Manchester United is not that buoyant, like money wise. They cannot spend that much. So he has reduced their burden. So they don't have to pay for his wages anymore. That is now Baka's problem. Now Baka has, because people are saying that Rashford is going there to play the Rafinha swing, and the Rafinha was too hot.
So that is my next question. You know, some people are asking this question: where will Marcus Rashford fit in Barcelona?
So personally, I feel like he's not going there to play on the left wing like everybody thinks and be that cover in case Rafinha, play. I think Rashford should be tested as a striker. I think it's him as a striker to maybe we all know that Lewandowski is
old.
He's old.
Almost 40.
So let's not forget Rashford started as a striker.
Yes.
Yes.
His early days in Manchester United.
Yes.
Very true.
Started as a striker. Him as a striker. Just bring him up to be. So there's a option to buy.
Yes. 30 million or 40 million. And the other with loan
him
deal.
As a striker. Yeah. Let him be that success. So Rashford is very capable of being that success. So for Lewandowski, when he after he retires and leaves Barcelona, play him at number 9 and allow Rafinha to still do what he's doing, because Rafinha is doing very, very well. Because that's not his natural wing. Rafinha I'm talking about now.
Yes.
Natural wing is where
the right where
Yamal is playing,
yes.
and you cannot bench Yamal.
True.
Not after giving him number 10.
Very true.
Wonderful. So just leave Rafinha to play there. Use Rashford to back up Lewandowski. Ease him inside that team to drop Lewandowski. I think Rashford will do very well. We all know. Man City can attest to the power that's in Rashford's shots.
True.
He has a thunderous shot in him. So I think they should use Rashford as a striker.
But some Barca fans has argued that Marcus Rashford should play on the left, just like we know, and Rafinha comes behind striker. Behind the striker instead of playing the number 9 role.
So there's Pedri.
Yes. So Pedri will play like the number 10.
There's De Jong.
4. Or
there's GAVI.
Yeah.
The clips keep going. Unless they sell Casado. And there's also Fermin.
Yeah.
So all those players are good. But I don't know. Maybe he played there a little while he was in Leeds. I'm talking about Rafinha now. From that number
behind the striker.
There. But then, right now, where is it deriving from?
Yes, from the right, from the
left wing.
Yes.
So somebody said something. If it's not broken, don't fix it.
True.
So unless you want to try something different, like some coaches these days try something different. Okay, the match is hard. You switch to something. Yes.
Well, that should not be.
But that's not the primary. That should not be the basis of the formation.
True.
Just ease him inside that striking position. Let him play that striker. That's what I feel.
I feel, and I believe Rashford will thrive with this Barcelona
Yes.
current Barcelona team and crop of players, and we wish him all the very best in his adventure right there in Spain.
Yes.
Straight to the theater of dreams. You'll be finally Manchester United has signed Brian Mbeumo at last. At last. So it delayed over 40 days, in fact, almost 50 days. This transfer was going back and forth, and eventually they landed their man. Is this a perfect fix or fit for Brian Mbeumo and for Manchester United? We saw them bring in Kunha, and they've brought in Mbeumo, two attack-minded players, two players that can play anywhere in that front line. Will we see going to the next season Mbeumo leading the line for Manchester United, or see him from the wing?
We cannot lead the line for Manchester United because they need somebody on that right wing. Don't forget, as we sit now, if I want to talk about the formation that Amorim wants to play and what we have seen from him recently, the only winger is Mbeumo. If we want to say,
Yes,
because
you see Ahmad playing as a right wing back. Yeah,
you get the point.
Yes,
You get the point.
Yeah,
And Garnacho is
he's leaving. Yeah,
Rashford already out.
Already
we
out.
just talked about
Yeah.
that. And then there is
Sancho.
So they don't have winger. We've seen Kunya play from striker position, and it seems Højlund is still in the team.
Yes, Højlund and Zexi.
I think they basically have options for that striking position.
So will we see Manchester United sign a striker, or it will depend on this their new signing and the striker they have already?
They need at least one or two more wingers. Kunya can play striking. He scores goals.
Yes.
For fun. We know he can score goals. He doesn't have a problem with scoring goals. He has played the number. He has played the striking position for Wolves.
Yeah,
we saw him many times.
Yes.
So fix the wings because you are so short. They are so short in the wings. They are so short of players in the wings.
Yes.
So they need wingers. They need to invest on one or two more wingers and try their best. And they need to do more in trying to sell players because
they are doing that.
Of all the teams, let me see as far Chelsea. I think Man is the team that needs to sell players the most. In fact, Chelsea is better because at least the players are not being pushed out. Basically, like Man U that the coach.
Chelsea players are being pushed out. Let's not go there.
The
likes of them, Raheem Sterling, them Viega. These guys are being pushed out. So let's not even go there.
Viega is not pushed out.
Yeah, he's being pushed out. The Chukwuemekers, they are being pushed out.
They are not being pushed out.
These guys are being pushed out.
But the intensity of the pushing is not as intense as the one
in Manchester
United. Those three players I just called, Sancho, Rashford. They are basically saying, please,
we don't need you again.
We don't need you.
See, the difference between Manchester United pushing of players and Chelsea pushing of players is Manchester United have put it out there that go, we don't need you. While Chelsea are telling them from the back door, go, we don't need you.
Exactly.
I think that's the difference between both of them.
The worst part is disrespecting your players. So there's this thing about just did it to Sterling.
Yes.
Giving a player that just came in your number when you are still in the club.
Yeah.
It's very disrespectful.
Yeah.
Very, very disrespectful.
That's when a very perfect way of telling you we don't need you in this team anymore.
When they did it to Sterling, it's just because we have no emotional attachment to Sterling as for Chelsea fans.
Yeah.
If not, it would not be really nice.
It would have been backlash.
There have been into backlash. And now due to Rashford. Rashford is Man U through and through.
Yes.
From the academy.
Yes.
Man U through and through. What he's even doing now is for Man U really. If you look at it for Man U. He took a pay cut. What Sancho is doing, I'd rather sit down here. I'm not using my wages. I'm not cutting. I'm not put out the cut. I'd rather sit down here and pay me my money. Let me just be staying here. If you don't want to play me, the contract's already there. But Rashford said, okay, I need to bring down this thing down so that I can at least let me relieve these people. Let me play my football too. Do you get? Okay. So what did you do to Rashford? At least wait. If you know you're going to loan him out, can you just calm down? People will unveil players without unveiling number for a while. Yeah. You just unveil the player, yeah. Then after Rashford is gone, you said, okay, number 10
should go to this person.
Not when he hasn't been sold. Now he unveil number 10.
Yeah, I agree with you. Then finally we've heard rumors flying around that Chelsea are going for Javier SIMONS or Simons. I don't know what you make of this transfer rumors.
I think that would be a very nice for Chelsea. But assuming they get rid of the what would I even call that list? Because it's a very long list of
Yes.
players they need to get rid of in that team.
Yeah.
That right wing, they need and they need that
A
they
backup.
need him. They need him, and you
Yeah.
know he's also versatile.
Yeah,
He
he
can
can
play
play
from number
anywhere.
10.
Yes.
He can play from number 10.
Yes.
Can relieve Farmer
That's some of the pressure.
from it's just some of the pressure.
Mhm.
Now we have Gittins there. Gittins is the only player that can play right now.
Yes.
We all know the issue with Modric.
Yes.
He can't come back right now.
Yeah.
So if we have Gittins, this is the only player there, and we cannot have what we had with what's his name with Jackson that season. If Jackson does not score, the only person who have is Gunku. No options. You have to stick with Jackson. Jackson will miss 1 million goals. We'll still leave him there to play. We cannot have that. Not this season. This season now we are going all out.
Yeah.
So we need people that if you're not performing well, you know that there's pressure. There has to be pressure. You stay on the bench and watch somebody else do it.
True.
That's the same thing we're trying to do with Cucurella. I think we're trying to just also trying to sign a
Left
backup for Cucurella. So if they do that, in fact, I can deal with Chelsea not signing a defender and a keeper if we can sign David Simons and one left back. That's in the balance. And he's a very good player.
Yeah, he is. He
Yes,
is.
very,
He has
very good player.
traveled a lot too. He has moved around the world too. Hopefully, Chelsea fans will get to see him play in Stamford Bridge.
So funny enough, he ticks a lot of boxes for Chelsea profile of players these days. He has hair. He has hair and he can play more than one position.
Yeah.
And he's also 23, no 20, I think 22. 22, he's the same age as I
Enzo.
think Gittins or Enzo. I think Enzo.
Mm.
Same age as Rogers.
Rogers.
The same age as
That's
Rogers.
still Rogers is still a name circling around Chelsea transfer rumors.
So Chelsea are going to have to stay away from that because of the UEFA threat and all that.
So guys, you've heard it all. Marcus Rashford, Barcelona, here we go. Victor Gyökeres, Arsenal, here we go. Simons, Rumours, circling around Chelsea. So guys, stay tuned with us as we bring you the trending, hottest transfer news going around in the world of football.